Tomislav Hordov to get this game underway with the opening ball up. And it's one back to Strazel, and Monaco will start the game offensively here. James back from Blossom game. That's a neat move and pass inside. Ties with the layup. Jump hook short though. Good rebound for Monaco, and James in traffic wanted a foul call he didn't get. And Blatt kicks across. Open look for three. That's in. Blatt front court. Slips the pass to Horde. Walker the deep three, better look but off. The rebound though, put back straight up and in by Jalen Horde. Back in Belgrade tonight. That's a good pass for the stuff by Lavi. He's off the EuroLeague mark now. So good back and forth between the sides here so far. Monaco ball movement. Monegasque back in front by three. That's worked well. The drive and bucket for Sorkin. Scoring evenly distributed between Maccabi players as James down a blind alley. Turnover forced. That'll work out very nicely indeed for Maccabi. And Walker unselfishly finding the big man. Walker back to Sorkin. Sorkin up and in and one for Maccabi. Walker for three, clanks that one, and the rebound can't be salvaged by Sorkin. So James to Strazel. Good look inside, the layup for Blossom game. Just his second field goal attempt of the game so far. That drive and kick finds Rayman alone in the corner. He swishes the triple in response. Court for Maccabi with the scores level again. Marcio Santos gathers, drives, and scores beautifully. That kick by Clark out to DeBartolomeo, finds an open look for three, and buries it. Rayman now. Jimmy Clark off balance, missed the shot, the putback, up and in though. Fighting for Walker to Marcio Santos, now DeBartolomeo. He pulls up and fires for three. He's 2 for 2 from outside. Clark back from Marcio Santos. That's a great pass. Marcio Santos with the finish. 6 points on a pair of triples. As fade away from Clark. He's got the range again. Maccabi continue to extend their largest leads. That's a deep three in from Nedovic. Leaf now on the dribble drive, off the window and in. Good bucket there for TJ Leaf again. 5 points now for Akobo. Lead cut down to 3 as Blatt to Horde. His 17-footer. Swish. Behind only Sorkin with 7 for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Good position for Tice inside for 2. A little bit gimpy as the long pass stolen by Akobo. This could favor Tice if he can see the basket, and he certainly can. Tice might have gotten poked in the eye, but Hush. Sometimes in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And Tice. Confirmation there of that Tice technical. That's wild, but the putback up and in for Sorkin. After the miss, Jalen Horde once again is Blatt outside. Pass into Sorkin. Sorkin finds a route to the hoop. James back in, out to Akobo. Akobo hit the deck, the ball to Clark. Clark will drive and score. It's 5 rebounds now for Horde in the first half. Open look for 3, swish! The lead up to 10 for Maccabi. Tice, and 1 for Monaco. Inside, did he have position? Not quite. Tried to get into drive. Maccabi, the drive and dish. Sorkin can't handle it. And Makundu had just reestablished himself in bounds. So he dishes to James. He tries to go coast to coast and does. Lead swiftly back to 2. Rayman looking to respond but can't. And here's Strazel. Monaco can tie or take the lead here. That's an alley-oop to Makundu. Some free throws to his name, but instead Makundu, right place, right time. It's 46-46. Can Clark respond? This time he can. James has to fire from 30 feet, misses. Rebound falls though for Diallo. He can't finish. Against Partizan, beg your pardon, on Tuesday as the second half now underway. Maccabi trying to get their 3rd EuroLeague win of the season as Sorkin left alone for 2. From referee Yanis Fufis. And as Walker across to Lavi inside. Jumper goes in for Horde. First 6 points of the 3rd quarter scored by Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv. Behind the back dish to Tice for 3. Swish for Monaco. 5 on the shot clock. Walker twists, kicks across, and Lavi dispossessed. Akobo, Monaco running the fast break. They find the trailer, up and in, and 1. Guarded by Akobo. Horde back to Tamir Blatt, then Horde cutting inside for the flush. That was pretty. Great 2-man game between Blatt and the bucket score. The other end, though, the game is now tied as Tice hits from deep. 2 out of 2 from deep tonight. It's inside. That should be a finger roll bucket and is for TJ Leaf. Jimmy Clark the 3rd. Marcia Santos to Walker for 3 from the corner. Guarded by Blossom. Game that finds Bartolomeo, hangs and misses, or rather, beg your pardon, that was TJ Leaf with the flourish on the putback. More free throws forthcoming as you see that was effectively a pass to himself. To Bartolomeo, out to Walker. Walker inside, kicks across. Clark, a runner, goes in. Clark forward to Leaf. Tough drive, reverse, up and in for Clark. That was pretty. For Maccabi. Bartolomeo picks up his dribble. Now Rayman looking to drive. Rayman up and in, and 1 for Maccabi. The glass in time. Right there before Hayes could come. James milking the clock all the way down. Pulls up for 3 and hits. Margin going into the 4th and final quarter. Can Maccabi stay the course here as Horde drives, dishes. Lee forced to bring the ball outside to Bartolomeo. Tees up the alley-oop! Postering Hayes. Bartolomeo on the drive. Leaf fakes, drives, and flushes huge! James trying to get a Monaco answer again. Gonna fire for 3 and hit, of course he does. Horde, a long 2, he makes it. Huh. Not the shot you would have drawn up, as at the other end, a huge dunk by Kavarius Hayes. Yeah, pushing the pace for Monaco. Now Mirotic, the open man is Strazel in the corner. He buries the three ball, and the margin cut down to 1. Sorkin pausing. Back to Walker. Sorkin. The good pass and the layup in from Gurlavi. Sorkin late into the paint. And the beautiful dish to Lavi at the other end. And he gives Maccabi the lead once again as Strazel now drives. Off the glass, in, and 1. Lavi can't get the rebound away from Mike James. James lost his dribble. Lavi on the break. Lavi denied by Hayes, wow! At the other end, James for 3, buries it! Hayes, the vicious block! At the other end, back to Walker for 3, yes! Still anyone's basketball game. Strazel, nearly an illegal screen. Set by Nedovic, the alley-oop into Hayes again! My word, Sorkin on the receiving end again. Just over 3 minutes left, and James with 27 points with the basketball. James, tough shot along the baseline, of course he makes it. But they all count, and it's Clark. Walker for 3, gets it. Up by 4, it's a 2-possession game. Maccabi needs a defensive stop. James shoots and hits again, of course he does. Back to Walker. Horde into the corner. Out of the corner comes Clark, finds the open man. That was well worked to TJ Leaf. 42 seconds left. Walker again. Drives, hangs, and scores! Awesome game in the paint. Clutch. Beg your pardon, that was his first free throw attempt of the night. Second one goes in as well. And 16.7 to go. 5 seconds. James still waiting. James holding. The tough shot is blocked at the buzzer by TJ Leaf, and we are going to overtime. Clark gets inside, kicks across to the corner. Lavi for 3. This is Maccabi's first lead since 84-82. Blossom game now. James kicks across, Akobo to tie it. He makes it. Akobo wanders back outside. Akobo from the elbow, hits. Tying the game up once again. James grabbed and fouled by Horde. He's fouled out now. Couldn't help himself, Horde. How many more twists and turns still to come in Belgrade tonight? The drive, bucket, and 1. Akobo setting up the alley-oop. 2 Blossom game. The final minute of overtime has arrived. Akobo finds the open man. It's Diallo for the slam. Bartolomeo trying to set a screen, gets it back to Bartolomeo looking to drive, finds the open man Lavi who gets the floater to go. Against Blatt. The double team. Good passing, Tice twisting, he's fouled and scores! Grabbed by Walker. They find James, they've got to trap him. He finds Tice. Tice to Akobo for the layup, and that should be that. Walker, the three-point heave, missed it. The rebound tipped up and up and up again. And the clock's going to tick down. Walker, the double clutch, he misses. And that finally is that.